Welcome back. Today we're talking about the 4 types of social content. Time to pull out the customer value journey again. Our social content revolves around 5 stages of the CVJ: awareness, engagement, subscription, advocating, and promoting. At each stage, you're creating a specific type of content suited for your customer avatars that are at that stage of their journey. Social content type number 1 is awareness. Someone can only buy from your brand if they know you exist. That's what the awareness content is focusing on, telling people what you do and who you do it for. At this stage, you should build complete profiles and be active on the channels where your potential customers are. You can also run brand building ads with this type of content. If you want to practice this, try these steps. Number 1, build and optimize your social profiles for your customer avatar. Number 2, create relevant content that explains what you do, who you do it for, and shows your expertise. Social content type number 2 is engagement. We don't stand behind vanity metrics. Having 1 million followers is great, but if only 1% of those followers engage with your brand, what was the point of getting all that awareness content in front of those people? Focus on building an engaged audience instead. Having 1,000 followers with an 80% engagement rate doesn't look as fancy on paper, but it sure looks great in your bank account. If you want to practice this, try these steps. 1, create relevant and valuable content. 2, optimize each post to encourage engagement, which is comments, shares, clicks, saves, etc. Number 3, combine a compelling visual or video with engaging copy and strong calls to action. Social content type number 3 is subscription. As Ryan Dice, CEO of DigitalMarketer, always reminds us, own your audience. Algorithm changes can wipe out your ability to reach your audience on socials. You can't have all your eggs in one basket if you plan on having a steady, long-term business. You need to take your engaged audience and move them off of social and into your email list. After providing value and getting your audience to engage, you could strategically get their contact information. You could do this with social media contests and by running ads. If you want to practice this, try these steps. Number 1, splinter your subscription content into a valuable post. 2, use your copy to generate interest for an opt-in. Social media content type 4 is advocating and promoting. Fast forward to the last 2 stages of the customer value journey, and we're creating content with help from our brand advocates and promoters. These customers are so happy with their 5-star experience, they want to tell the world about it. We love these types of customers, by the way. This type of content repurposes positive reviews and customer stories and even uses customer testimonials as ads. If you want to practice this, try these steps. Number 1, engage with happy customers and encourage positive reviews. Number 2, turn your positive reviews into social media posts, share customer success stories, and even post testimonials. Number 3, get permission to use reviews on your social channels. And 4, use email marketing to encourage reviews. We know how tempting it is to make social media marketing more complex than it actually is. We see the gears turning in your mind, but we want to slow them down. This is the basics of social media marketing and exactly where you should start when you're brand new to social. Don't get super fancy with your content just yet, or worse, get shiny object syndrome that turns into analysis paralysis. These are the 4 types of content you need to create, so just focus on publishing them. You can add in more content later as your brand evolves and you see how certain content impacts your metrics.